So in many of my resources, I provide the full unit in one Google file. And so I always get the question of how do I assign this in bits and pieces for my students? Well, if your students are easily guided and you know that they can handle the file and follow along with you, then you can assign it how it is. However, if you would like to assign it day by day or week by week, this is something that you can do with very minimal effort as well. So let's look at one of these files. This is going to be a file from Simplify Writing, and anytime that I share a file with teachers, you are making your own copy that's in your drive. So always make sure that you're creating a folder before you start making any individual files from this so that you have everything in one place. So let's say you have your creative narrative file and you have this in your creative narrative folder. You do not have to give your students the entire file. You can actually give them week by week or day by day. So to do that, let's start with a week by week. Let's select all the slides for week 1, and you go to File, Make a Copy, Selected Slides. And you can rename this as week 1, and then choose which folder you want this in your drive. So I'm going to make a folder that's called Creative Narrative Assignments. And this way, when I'm making my week by week or day by day, they're all in one folder. And it's easy for me to find. Okay, so there we go. It's going to open the new file, and that file will only have the slides I selected. So if we do this day by day, we can just select one slide and go from File and Make a Copy, Selected Slides, and we'll put day 1, and that will open the file. So in this file, we have the full week 1. In this file, we just have one individual day's slide. So it's very easy to do these, and then you can, of course, pick it up easily in your Google Classroom. So in order to assign these, you're going to click Assignment, and you can put your title here. I'm going to assume we're using week 1. So we're going to do Creative Narrative week 1. Okay, put all your instructions here. Okay, and then when we're adding our file, we want to choose our Google Drive because we already made that copy in there. Usually it'll show up in recent, but if for some reason it doesn't, we can go into our drive and find that folder that we made. So here it is, week 1. Okay, and then change this drop down right here to make a copy for each student. And that way students will each have their own copy, they can make their own edits, and they can submit it back to you. Okay, you can make changes here as well. Any points or due dates or topics or anything like that. If you want to put a rubric there, you can. But I'm just going to straight assign this right here. And that is it. Very, very simple.